As somebody who's dealt with mental health issues, I mean, we've all dealt with mental health issues. Like, let's be real. At this point, we know that we've all gone through mental health issues. And it's because you have a mental to look after. You have a body to look after, you have a mental to look after, you have a mind to look after. So if you let, your mind take over, you start getting addicted to things and just indulging in things and self-destroying, you're going to have mental health issues. Same way, if you just eat what you want, never exercise, lounge around, never do anything, your body's it's going to take a toll, So as people who have dealt with mental health issues, what is the best remedy to sort of uplift ourselves, to raise our vibe, to increase our virility, our drive for life? And this short segment of the video is just about discussing a little bit about life and something that we all, I think, go through, and that is boredom. So we might come to a crossroads at a time where you're pursuing your goals and your dreams and your desires, but they're still not fulfilling you, even though you're achieving them. So for myself, if I've got a checklist of all the things I want to achieve and do, and goals and places to go and people to meet, and I achieve all of those things, but I still have a niggling, acute sense of unease, then those things never fulfilled me, truly. You're at this crossroad where, do I keep pursuing the things that don't pursue me, or do I go a different path where fulfillment is stable and sustainable and constant? The times we feel the best, the most whole, the most graceful, the most serene is when we are okay here. So that is clearly the most important element of our existence, is to make sure we feel good in here. How do we do that? Yes, we utilize the external world to make ourselves feel high vibrational. So in this video, this is like a 3-step tutorial on how to raise your vibe almost instantly. It takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of time, and a little bit of blood, sweat and tears. But that's okay, right? I mean, we want a challenge after all. Cool, let's get into it. So the first step would be to sort of create a habitat for yourself. A sort of space where you can go that is a sanctuary. Somewhere you can go that's sort of private and just yours. And preferably it would be a place in nature, because nature has such a healing element. I mean, it is the element. There is no, oh, I love nature, I want to connect with nature. We are nature. Let's get back into our natural habitat. First step, heavy weight. Let's get a weight. Let's get something robust, something that will tear at our muscles when we go to use them. So the sun has come out. This leads me on to our second point. Let's make it so we can absorb that sunlight optimally. So let's take our clothes off. We all wear clothes way too often. Our skin is nowhere near as exposed as it once was to the sunlight, to the elements, making it so we absorb less vitamins like vitamin D, which are quintessential to a positive mindset and a functioning body. I just want you to loosen up. Let's just loosen up a little bit. Let's just loosen up. Enjoy being out here. You don't need to be anywhere else doing anything else. We're here. You're here for you today. So let's touch the ground. There's some water. Let's do it. We're going to get the weight, and you're going to do whatever reps you can till failure, or at least till you want to quit. And then when you want to quit, you do a few more just to get that extra bit of burn. So once I've done those, that's the weightlifting done. Now the reason we're doing the weightlifting is to create a form of resistance, to create a form of tension, so that it can then dissipate once we are finished with that exercise. This creates a feeling of relief. So once you have done your exercise, you want to come to a spot where you can sit.
You can sit on a chair, you can sit on the floor, you can stand. Don't stand, we're going to do breath work, so it's not advisable to stand. And after we've just created some physical resistance, but exercise, we're going to exercise our respiratory element. So we're going to do a few really deep breaths. And then you hold. Leave your body. And I'm not lying when I say I feel really good after that, okay? So physical breath is now taken care of. Now we're going to delve into the mind. So again, you want to sit in your preferred seating area. I'm going to sit on this bench. And what you're going to do is meditate for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. 5 minutes and above. 2 minutes is too little. So we're going to meditate for preferably 10 minutes. Look at that, see? You can see how these exercises work, right? You start to lift your spirit. You start to alleviate your mind, your thoughts. And you start to become one with the elements. You start to become grounded with the earth and heated by the sun and cooled by the breeze. And once you become intertwined with all these elements, you start to feel like blissful, serene, graceful, clear, wise. I'm going to sit here and meditate. Now I'm not going to bore you with 10 minutes of me sitting here still, but I am going to point out a few things that you will notice when meditating in this practice. So you want to have at least you want to have your hands open to receive, not closed and clenched. You want to find tense spots in your body. If you're holding tension in your neck, you want to roll it out, let it go. If you're breathing primarily into your chest, you want to extend that down into your stomach, calmly and relaxed. You're going to hear elemental noises like the breeze, animals, birds. You might even have things land on you like bugs. Welcome them as they come and perch on a warm human body. So with this meditation, a lot of things might come up. Thoughts, emotional responses to those thoughts, and then physical reactions, maybe sickness or tenseness, or even crying. And these things need to arise and come to the forefront to then be released and alleviated. This is the point of meditation, is that you're here to experience what you need to experience. Now you're not needing to do anything for anyone other than yourself. This is for you, remember? This is so that you can live a better quality of life and be happier, and therefore spread a good vibration between you and the world around you. So again, we go back into meditation. I hear noises, I hear cars, I hear the birds, I hear the bees, things are landing on me, maybe it will start raining. The point is, how still can I be through this meditation? How aware of my thoughts, how aware of myself can I be? Where am I? What is the real me? These are the questions you're going to want to ask in this meditation. So meditation is done. Now you might think the process is over. If you still find yourself with conflicting thoughts, the same mindset that you carried into this exercise with, then your work is not over. You must go again, back on the cinder block. So we're going to push the body, and not only do we increase our physical strength, but we're creating a mental resilience to physical strain. And again, after we've lifted the weights, again, you come back to the breath. the meditation. Now the meditation will help marinate the process. The meditation will make it so you become saturated in this practice. What you've just done, the breath, the physical, and the previous meditation, you will start to gain momentum, you will start to gather energy. Inertia will start to leave, and you will start to create a higher vibration within yourself. It's like the law of the universe. It's like physics. It's science. It's spirit. So, meditate. Next. So I really want to thank you for tuning into the video and going with me through the steps of building ourselves up so that we can operate at a higher level. So we can interact with our loved ones, with our friends, with our family in a way that is exuberant and showcasing our best selves, because that's what we want at the end of the day, is optimal everything. We want to maximize life, call it life maxing. And with these practices, you're life maxing. You are increasing your energy. You are harnessing the elements within you, which is an organic body. So after we've done this thing, you might find yourself peckish. Go and feed yourself with water, with salt, with nutrition, leafy veg, with food that is nourishing, fruits and vegetables. And you will find yourself feeling better in no time. That is the one guarantee from this video. Thank you for tuning in. I genuinely appreciate you. And let's do what we know to be best for ourselves.